really deep, break like Rihanna. Niggas lined up in my honor, your honor. Name me king. Name me king. I took the crown, infiltrated their fortress.
Alright, so ladies and gents, I'm probably going to put these videos together. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with it yet, exactly. But I know I just shot some footage on some cardio outside. I did a couple routines with some jump ropes, half burpees, full burpees, burpees with a squat jump at the end, some push-up regimens, and then just like a few ab exercises. I feel like I threw the V-ups in there. I did some fast bicycles. And you can fashion that how you like it. You know, take whatever you want out of it, absorb what is useful to you, discard what is not, and then add what is uniquely your own. That's not me, that's Bruce Lee. So do the same thing with that. And then I'm going to show you the progression to the levers. Okay, I had a couple questions. A couple people asked me how to do the lever. So I'm going to show you a bunch of exercises that you can do to strengthen your core up, so that you are strong enough to do the lever. It's not really like a trick. It's not like how do you do it per se. You just have to build up the strength to be able to level your body out. So you can start with various ways, and I'll try to show you as many as possible right now. So start out with the regular. You're going to have just regular knee ups or knee raises on the bar. Trying to control as much as possible when you're first starting out. I mean, you can do powerful ones and ab ups as well, but whenever I do them, I always lift myself up so I can give myself a little more stability, using my back, my lats, and contracting my shoulders a lot more. But you can just do it on a dead hang. And you're going to swing at first, it's okay. You're just going to really want to try to steady yourself as much as possible. That's your regular knee ups. Then you have what's called washing machines. So they work the oblique. Driving the knees from side to side, contracting the obliques. And that's a tough one. But you can do it. You can do it too. Next, you have leg raises, so you can raise it to the L-sit position. Boom. 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 Sorry, I'm cameraman too. Shout out to Roxy for this MIP gear, man. Y'all know how fresh I am right now with this.
I don't want to be an icon. I want to be an icon.
Alright, so after you do your leg raises, you get your leg raises to the L-sit position. What you want to try to do then is raise them up as high as you can until you can touch the bar.
Universe of 2 plus 2 equals 4. 2 plus 2 only equals 4.
Now you work up to this. You do knee ups for a while. You do floor exercise, abs. You do planks. You do any core exercise just to build up your core strength. And then you'll notice that you'll have the ability to do various things on the bar as well. Everything translates. When you do stuff on the ground, whether it be push-ups or ab work, ab routines, when you do things on the ground or standing up, things they translate over to the bar. You always want to get up and get active as well. That's why we do a lot of exercise routines, just to get up and force a lot of neurological activity throughout the body. That forces the body to adapt a lot more. So after that, after you've mastered your knee ups, after you start to get towards your L-sit, you want to start trying to hold positions. Well, not after. You can hold positions whatever position you can do. So if you can do regular knee ups, if you can do L-sit, try holding those positions for as long as possible, form an isometric exercise. And that builds really strong, stable muscles, as well as really dense, hard muscle as well. If you're trying to really get jacked, you need to do a lot of isometrics. So I have an isometric knee hold here, feeling the contraction. I'm contracting the whole time, I'm holding my knees up. You can pull them up higher, trying to pull them up closer to your chest. That works a lot more. Then you have your L sit. And you can work those positions. You start to get a really strong core from those positions. Whether it be just the knee ups, the knee up iso holds, and the leg raises, whatever it is that you're doing, you can get your core a lot stronger just by doing these exercises. What you want to do next is do knee rollbacks. So you're gonna accelerate the knee up into the chest and then roll back into the position of the bar. So it's gonna look something like this. Right? Another exercise to do is as you get past that, you can roll up, and if you can touch your feet to the bar as you're rolling up, that's good. And you just want to work to that. If you can't, you only can't do it until you can. That's really how it is. You only can't do it until you can. So what you have next is you're going to roll up and try to extend your hips straight off at the ceiling. And you're going to do what's called a negative. So it's going to look something like this. The ceiling's kind of low. If you have low ceilings, you might have a problem with this as well. But if you're in the gym, if you're at the bar, if you're outside, it'll be no problem for you at all. And what you want to do is you want to just erect yourself straight up into the sky, pretty much, and then try to lower yourself down as slowly as possible. Now, you might not get all the way down as fluidly as you might like, and it's alright. Just keep doing the negatives, keep doing the other core exercises, and just keep training, and it'll come to you. The next progression is you can do isometric, like partial lever holds. So partial lever hold will look something like this. Right? You're not extending your legs out, which allows less pressure on the core. You're still working those same muscles that hold the lever, but it's just in not as aggressive fashion. Next from that, you can start to extend your position. So you can go one leg. That's another one. After you master the one leg or alternating legs, you can start to try doing in and outs. Extending out as far as you can, and then just drawing it back. Try to be as under control as possible. So once you start to work those exercises for a while, and you really start to train hard, and I guess if you don't already have it, you should have built up the strength in your shoulders, and as well as in your lats, as well as in your core, the upper rest of your core, to hold the lever. Now the lever isn't just doing sit-ups. I showed you some pull-up regimens, not full pull-up regimens, but I showed you some pull-up varieties that you can do to strengthen your lats up pretty good, as well as push-ups. But really, if you really want to work your lats really well, do wide grip pull-ups. Even when you do normal pull-ups, you're still working the lat but when you widen it out, you really accentuate that force on the lat. So what you want to do next is you want to stand up and then lower yourself down into the lever. This is how I progress to getting it.
It's still not getting calls. It's still at the crib. Maybe I'm still
It's easier to hold yourself up at an angle. For me it was. To hold myself up at an angle and try to lower myself down into the lever. Now, there's other ways you can do it. Once you start to master that, you're pretty much doing a negative, but you're trying to control it once you get to a certain level. And you can try holding it at different levels. You don't have to hold it actually level at first. You can just, once you start to get more control, it'll slowly taper down to where you can control it through a whole range of motion. You can do lever raises to get the lever hold as well. Lever raises, once you develop the core strength, it'll look something like this. You can do bent knee lever raises. And that's the front lever pretty much. Work those exercises and train hard and you'll get it. No problem.